Now, it is very, very easy to identify when people begin to lose identity. Yes, when people who are meant to be royalty begin to lose their identity, you will actually know that of the truth, something is not right somewhere. Hello, everyone, and welcome to D&Z TV, the place where we give you up-to-date information of everything happening in the palace of the Oni of Ife and also the royal family at large. Whatever it is that you want to know or find out, the place to get it is here at D&Z TV. So, if you're not subscribed to our channel, we urge you right now to click on the subscription button, comment, like, and share our videos as we bring more up-to-date and videos for you. Now, if of all the Oni of Ife's wives, of all the Oloris in the palace, one of the persons who really needs help, who really lacks identity is Olori Miriam. Olori Miriam seems to be suffering from identity crisis because she seems not to still have the rationale or knowledge that she is an Olori. When somebody is an Olori, there are some certain things you are supposed to avoid. There are certain things you're supposed to stay away from. There are certain things that you're supposed not to make to be a part of you. Because when these things are part of you, they kind of frisk you and make you to always behave in ways and manners that you do not want or you do not like. If you notice very well, of all the women in the palace, one of the ones who actually has had so much heat and so much issues and predicament has actually been none other but Olori Miriam. Miriam always feels she's in competition with everybody. Miriam always feels everybody is fighting her. Miriam always feels everybody does not like her. Now, how can you always think you can have issues, you alone can have issues and problems with every other person? These are some of the things that have made her to actually lose her identity. Because the truth about the matter is right now, she's having some serious identity crisis. Identity crisis that when she's trying to open up, tries to break through, tries to have some breakthrough in her life, they will continue to linger in circles. And when people continue to have issues that linger in circles like this in their life, you now find out that they cannot actually do as much favor or they cannot do as much exploits as naturally they could have been able to do. Once they begin to fail in having these exploits happen in their life, they will now begin to go back to their nutshell. And once they now begin to go back to their nutshell, you find out that people out there will now begin to see that of a truth they could have done better, but because of the limitations that they are always having, they cannot actually do as best as they can. Now, Miriam, as a matter of fact, just feels that her biggest challenge or biggest problem in life is Olori Naomi. Whereas Naomi on her path does not really have problem with anybody. You know that he who always looks for trouble is the one that always sees every other person as being wrong, but only them alone could be right. Now, imagine a situation now where you challenge your husband, telling him that you own Ojajamor, telling him that you are the person who brought in money to do all these businesses, and a couple of other things like that. There are so many things that have actually gone wrong with Miriam. Now, if you notice in the palace, she's the person who seems to have so much pride. Her pride level cannot be equated to any other person in the palace. These are the things that have made her to be a little bit much hated than any other person in the palace. Now, it does not make any logical sense for people to want to hate you for any reason. If people begin to hate you, if people begin to talk about you, it just shows that you have something to offer. But in a situation whereby you seem to be a little bit carried away by some certain things that are happening, the only thing you can do now is to rely on God for supernatural breakthrough. But Miriam, when it comes to having identity crisis, identity problem, you know that originally she is by birth a Muslim. Now, as a Muslim, you are not supposed to be taking part in some Christian festivities and planning. Now, the other time, last Wednesday to be precise, which happens to be Ash Wednesday, we saw Miriam falling out with a lot of people because she was not given ash on her head. Now, she forgot that ash on someone's head is a significance of Christianity, a significance of humility, a significance that you, as a matter of fact, need to subject yourself to Mother Earth, because you came through Mother Earth. And if you came through Mother Earth, you also need to go by Mother Earth. So in any way that Miriam still feels the Oni owes her anything, or the palace owes her anything, she is actually getting it wrong. Yes, she's getting it wrong because she seems to have been in circles for too long. And when someone begins to continually be in circles, you find out that breakthrough will be a little bit far from the person. Now, incidentally, Miriam just still feels that the whole world owes her, the Oni owes her, and the Oni must pay. And she seems to be seeing everything wrong in every other person apart from herself. Now, anybody who behaves like that will definitely have a lot of other issues to contend with, because if you constantly feel you're not being carried along, or you're not being given the so desired respect and feeling that you ought to have, you are bound to be in a very tight corner. You're bound to be in a tight corner that if you do not, no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you pray, no matter how hard you sacrifice, you find out that you still be going in circles. And when you continue to go in circles, you will rather be doing yourself a whole form of disservice. Because right now, Miriam's identity crisis problem is going to take her a very long time. Yeah, this identity crisis problem is something that will take her a long time. But who knows, if she's able to come of it and have an open mind to be happy with others and celebrate, then she might actually not feel it too much. But if she does not have that mindset, to open up her life to other people, she will still continue to be in circles. And once she continues to be in circles like this, there is nothing much anybody can do but to see that they give her the necessary break forth and breakthrough that she has. All right, people, this is where we'll be stopping till we come away again. I want you to remember and realize that Miriam is undergoing serious identity crisis issue, and we all need to pray for her and wish her well, so that this identity crisis that she's having will leave her in the shortest possible time. All right, thank you very much, people, and we'll hope to see you some time with more up-to-date information and gist that is designed to make you empowered, make you give you the right information that you will use and be needed for us all to grow. Thank you so much, people, and we want to come your way again. Have a nice day.